This is KTMA TV 23, Minneapolis, St. Paul.
In the not-too-distant future, next Sunday AD, there was a guy named Joe, not too different than you or me. He worked in a satellite loading bay, just polishing switches to pay his way. He did his job well with a cheerful face, but his bosses didn't like him, so they shot him into space. We'll send the cheesy movies, the worst ever made. Joe says when you got lemons, you make lemonade. Now keep in mind he can't control when the movies begin or end, because he used the extra parts to make his robot friends. Robot roll call, camera, servo, gypsy, crow. If you're wondering how he eats and breathes and other science facts, just repeat to yourself, it's just a show. I should really just relax. For Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Hey, thanks for coming to Mystery Science Theater 3000. My name is Joel Hodson, and today's movie is Gamera versus Barugon, which I think is an anagram for Gameron. It's a Japanese movie about an anatomically mutated turtle. Now, thinking back, Teenage Ninja Mutant Turtles isn't all that weird after all when you think about it. Anyway, could we have the phone number up on the screen, Cambot? We got a lot of calls last week, and we'd like you to call in and leave your message or comment if you'd like. I'd like to play one of those. Cambot, could you decode it and give me a CG with a Starfield background? Here it is.
Today's the 27th, and I just watched the program with my 3-year-old and 6-year-old. It was so good. It was really fun, and I hope to see a lot more of it. Thanks.
And that wasn't even one of our better ones. Anyway, let's get back to the movie. We got movie sign. Anyway, it's Gameron versus Barugon. You'll believe a giant mutated anatomically correct turtle can fly.
I love his work.
Hey, Crow.
Hey, Joe.
Kazufume Fuji. I think it's Fujai. It's like Hawaii, but I don't know. 2 lines. Always throws me off.
6 months ago, an airplane carrying an atom bomb crashed while flying over the Arctic Ocean. The bomb exploded, shattering the huge ice floes, and releasing from the depths Gamera, the fabled monster who had been imprisoned in the ice for thousands of years.
And he is not happy.
Gamera's first action after he was freed from his long captivity was to attack Japan. All man-made weapons proved powerless against him.
Like he attacked the hobby shop.
There was only one last resort, the Z plan. Gamera was jettisoned to Mars in a rocket. Again, there was failure. The rocket crashed into a meteor and split open, liberating Gamera from the capsule.
Gamera returned to Japan and attacked the Kurobe Dam, the largest of its kind in the entire Orient. Gamera must have a source of fuel, and so from the power plant he extracted electricity to store in his own body. Oh, hey, what's that? Hey, it's Gamera! Gamera!
Looks like a giant turkey pot pie.
Turtle pot pie.
Hey, you men, turn off the main switch! Turn out the fire brigade! Get the men on the line of the house!
It's their own worst nightmare. A giant turtle breaking up one's day. Maybe there's a flaw in his armor.
Yes, we're finished!
That introducing frisbees to Japan would be a bad idea.
Gamera loves flames. He left Japan as suddenly as he had arrived and headed for Mount Uzal in the equator, lying directly toward the flowing molten lava.
That makes perfect sense. That's a neat volcano.
Tell me, are you really going to resign?
Yeah. This is my last day up here.
But you've just earned your wings after so much dedicated work. What made you decide to quit? Tired of flying already?
Certainly not. My dream is to continue flying, or else life would be worthless. But that's why I'm quitting now. I want to learn more, so that later I will be more skilled.
That makes no sense. Did you realize that? What he just said?
I thought it was deeply philosophical.
He's quitting so he can keep learning? It's Zen. Shh. You know, they could have just bought a player piano. It looks like they're learning how to play chess. Coloring Easter eggs in the other room. It's okay, just a moment.
Oh, it's you. Come in. My brother.
Here's all my money.
How much?
It's my pension.
Not a big help.
It's no use working for others. I've got to get my own aircraft company, however small.
That'll take money. Well, now that we're all here, I'll tell you the plan. During the war, I found a huge opal. Believe me, it was about the size of an ostrich egg. I found it in a cave. Just before I was taken away to a prisoner of war camp, I managed to hide the opal again in the cave where I'd found it.
That was 20 years ago. It'll be gone.
The cave lies deep in a dense jungle where even the natives never go. I think that it'll be safe.
We'll be taking a big gamble.
Yeah. We'll be able to sell it for an absolute fortune.
Are you sure it's a real opal?
It's real.
It must be, and there might be more as well.
Since I can't get away, KTMA, you go. For me.
Gladly.
What's the blue book value on a giant opal?
You'll all go on a cargo boat. Of course. False names, and you'll carry forged papers. You got them?
Oh, yeah. Of course I have. Cost me a small fortune. For the forgery. This is for you. This one for you.
You two will board the ship as ordinary seamen. For God's sake, don't bungle.
We're counting on you.
Thanks. Okay. The Awaji Maru will reach New Guinea in 25 days. Unload here, and then continue around this area. And then it returns back to the original harbor just about a fortnight later.
You three have got that 2-week period in which to locate the opal.
You mean we're to quit the ship without leave and then report it again?
You can always say, we want to pick up the bones of our buddies who died inland during the war.
Good idea.
Then when you get to the airport here,
That's not
you'll have
funny.
to charter a helicopter.
Sure it is. It's that old buddy of your bones joke. You
That's
know,
why you're here. And next,
bones of your...
money. Remember to take
Buddy.
plenty of black market dollars with you. Be careful of the scorpions. You've had it if they sting. The jungle is full of many other dangers as well. So take these just to be safe.
Oh, sure. Take some loaded hand grenades with you. That'll make you safe.
What better way to get over international borders?
Just who do they think we are anyway?
Ah, stop grumbling.
Two-bit grade B actors?
Hey, you! That room's filthy. So clean it.
Do it yourself.
Not a chance, Buster.
Oh.
Mr. Tea Leaf.
Working hard. Huh?
Why can't you find us some easier work to do?
Just stick with it.
Help us out. Come on, huh? We have to clean the washroom, too. It's no joke.
And that big guy was just in there.
Oh, no.
Hey. Only 3 more days.
Are you absolutely sure?
Buck up.
Don't give it up now.
Can they say that? I don't know. I think you can say up, but not off.
Oh, my.
That's got to be a pretty good job. I like the saran skirts. Hours good. Great pension plan.
Hey, it's Bob Hope.
Attention all personnel. Incoming... Oh, sorry, that's MASH.
We'll have to walk. It's probably quite far to the cave.
Hey, what is this? Huh? Look, there's writing.
Of course there is. It's a guidepost.
Not much use if we can't read it. Are they words or pictures?
Hey, give me the map, will you? I think that there might be a shortcut through the jungle somewhere. Hey, watch it. Don't wave that gun. We're quite safe. Look pleased. They helped us a lot during the war. They're good people. So better let me keep it. Give it here, huh?
Hey, ask one of them to be our guide.
How can I? None of them understand us.
You're wrong. I understand perfectly.
Enter
Nice jungle jewelry.
the female lead.
And a babe to boot. For a human.
You gentlemen come directly from Japan?
Yes. Who are you?
A doctor. I've been living and working with the people of these islands for over 10 years.
Schweitzer.
Our friend, the doctor, came with his wife to study certain diseases. Then his wife died of the very disease he was curing.
Bummer.
He decided to
That's irony.
his life.
It is quiet here. I feel now that I belong to this peaceful village. I never even think of my own home any longer.
I've opened up a fried chicken chain.
Fortunate, for Karen is my assistant, and an excellent one, too.
And a fry cook.
Oh. By the way, what has brought you to such a backward spot?
Helicopter?
We've come to investigate a certain cave. It isn't far from here.
That cave.
You know where the cave is?
Oh, you must not go near that cave. Believe me.
And why not?
It's a bad cave.
Rainbow Valley.
What is that?
On that stone, there's a warning to all.
She ought to have that thing removed.
And he who
Little
disobeys
salve or cream, or maybe just lancet.
But why?
Nobody knows. That stone has stood there thousands of years, so they say. Only a fool would disobey.
Our ancestors handed down a warning that an evil spirit dwells there, and it is dangerous even to approach the Valley of the Rainbow.
Then no one here will act as our guide.
Certainly not. All the people are begging you not to go. You must respect their wishes on this point.
Native whiplash.
Hey, listen. I don't want anyone to go near that cave. What more proof could there be that there's hidden treasure there?
Of course. And they've even created a legend to protect it.
The evil spirit is really the scorpion my brother mentioned then.
We'll never get a guide from them. Let's go alone. This way.
But what if the treasure really does belong to these natives?
So we're going to take it anyway.
Okay. Hey, let's go.
Grrr.
No, no! You mustn't go in there!
Just wait. Don't go. Obey your God.
No! Don't go in there!
Hey, watch out! All right, all right. I didn't...
Poor brain.
Andy, so soon. Right, now, let's go.
Stop that! Go back! The gods will punish us!
What fools.
Trust my brother to pick a place like this. We're to turn to the right 15 yards from the entrance, so it must be just ahead of here.
Don't be hasty. We made it this far.
That's right. Go easy.
Well, great place to start taking your clothes off.
Oh, it's just a bat.
What a femme.
Could be Dracula.
Why'd you do that?
Don't scare us.
Scorpion. Size of an elephant. One bite from that would be the end.
But one bite of that is mighty tasty.
Something pretty handy. Hey, we'll share it equally. Whoever finds it, eh?
Naturally we will. We're buddies, aren't we? Huh?
Yeah.
Wink, wink.
He seemed like a nice guy. At first.
Why don't they just blast those too?
Let's look here. There's something here, under the stone.
It's my foot.
Help me push. Oh, look at that. A skeleton.
Don't tell me that you're afraid of it, eh?
Makes me feel bad.
He's got a sensitive system.
Sorry, I was just getting really into this. The size of an ostrich egg.
Our gamble paid off.
That's a demon at best.
Those men. No wonder they tried to stop us. But now we're multi-millionaires. Just wait till I get home. I'll buy a great big mansion and keep all the cupboards stuffed full of food and wine. Then I'll buy myself a big car. It's like a dream.
But I'll die of a scorpion bite.
Kill dust with happiness. I'll do just what I please from now on. Just think. Your aircraft. You'll own an aircraft company. So pleased I shall go mad. Honor dearie, you say something, eh? Hey, Honor dear, aren't you happy that we found it?
Friendship is worth much more than the opal to me.
Here's is surely good friend. Imagine sharing all this with us.
Think how happy he'll be that we found it.
Oh, yeah. I wish I could tell him. Hey! Here I am! We found the opal already!
I'll get the first aid kit.
Jerry, push down on the wound. He'll go. He'll go. Keep still. It's dark. It's going down. No, I won't go. I'm still inside you. Hey, don't go. Let it down. Come on, Jerry. Come on, Jerry. Hurry! Don't die. Come on, Jerry. Come on, Jerry. Come on, Jerry. Come on, Jerry. He's dead.
He was unlucky. Don't cry. No use. Let's go. Well, there's one good thing at least. We've got the opal. We might as well get going. Come on, you can't bring it back to life. Oh. For safety, I'll keep the opal. Hmm? Hey, now. Don't you trust me with it?
You can keep the opal. I'll take the gun.
Oh. Okay. Wait. There might be other jewels hidden in the cave. I'll bet ours isn't the only one. Let's look now that we're in here.
Huh? That's a scary place to keep a gun.
Echo.
Echo, echo, echo. Hey, that was fun. Geez, kibble.
Come here.
She's for me.
We found you in time. You would have been dead. Minutes later. But don't think that we saved you out of kindness. It's fairly clear. That friend of yours found something in the cave. He's gone. There's no need to cover for him. He betrayed you, didn't he?
He wanted all of what we found. An opal.
Opal?
Yes, huge. It was as big as that. My brother hid the opal inside that cave 20 years ago. It was to be shared between us all.
That's from a opal.
You know, he's got the skeletal structure of Sergeant Vince Carter.
He'd have killed me.
Kyle? That's Japanese for pile.
I think that's the doorbell.
Now she tells me.
they doing?
Stalling.
They are praying to ward off the curse of the gods.
Curse of the gods?
Do not scorn what even science cannot explain.
Something terrible will happen if we don't get it back. Thousands and thousands of lives depend on its return.
You mean a good ending to the movie?
I see. The opal's worth that much, huh?
What you found has no monetary value.
Well, not to you, at least.
Wasn't there a big flying turtle in this film somewhere?
Get it back from Japan.
No, you can't. I will go.
Oh, no. You have your patients here who need you desperately. I will go to Japan.
You can't. You've never even been there. It wouldn't be safe for you to go out alone.
Well, I have no choice. I must try to save these people.
My child.
Ask him to go with me.
Listen. The thing you found wasn't a gem. You still think that it was an opal?
It was a container of pantyhose.
That's why we are praying.
You don't expect me to believe that story, do
The
you?
turtle's kidney stone.
Something terrible will happen. The legend warns that the gods will be angry. You've disobeyed the order. None of us has ever dared to visit the valley. You've touched something evil and forbidden. What it can be, I don't know, but it's certainly not a gem.
Rock candy.
I'm going to go check the machine for messages.
Sloppy toenail painting job.
Come in.
Well.
Doctor.
And how are you feeling today?
Oh, fine, thanks. Except for occasional shivers, I feel quite okay.
Shivers? That's a natural sign of malaria. Don't worry about it, eh?
No, I won't. Thanks.
You're an odd chap. Imagine leaving the ship without permission to go through the jungle for the bones of a buddy who's been dead 20 years. Ah, you picked up athlete's foot as well. Would you like to treat your foot with the infrared ray lamp?
Yeah.
Tell me if you'd like to use it.
Yes, if I could.
Sure.
Thanks.
That's one gift which the jungle needn't have given you, eh? Don't keep this lamp on too long. Just about 20 minutes at a time.
Yes.
Continue it 3 times each day till you can get to Japan and have it looked at again.
That's all right. Is that all?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks a lot for calling in last week, everybody. It sure helps out here on the satellite. I love to get your messages.
Hey, Joe, let's listen to one of the messages.
All right, that's a good idea. Cambot, could you give it to me on a blue Starfield screen and give it to me one time, CG, bold Helvetica, straight up on 2?
Enjoyed the movie, but really hated the constant interruptions that were on there. It's like being in a theater with a bunch of rude junior high teenagers. I hope you don't continue the program. Not in that fashion, anyway.
What a complete wingnut!
Well, listen, Servo, everybody's entitled to their opinion. That's what makes the USA great, you know.
Is that so, Joel Hudson? I think that guy needs an anti-spasmodic.
Could I say something to our friendly caller, Joel?
Of course, Servo, yeah.
Hey, buddy, is that your head or did your neck blow a bubble?
Hey, you should talk. Listen, I think we should listen to another one.
Great stuff. More. Give me more. One more.
Oh, Oh, he must mean Dave Moore.
No, he's on TV4.
No, that's Moore on 4.
No, that's a black gospel singing group.
No, that's More by 4.
Isn't that an off-road truck?
No, that's a 4x4.
No, you're thinking of a 2x4.
No, that's a CB term. You know, 2-4, good buddy.
No, that's 10-4. No, that's a tax form you fill out.
No, that's WD-40. My favorite lubricant. Getting a little musty there, pal. Oh, yes.
WD-40.
Hey. Come on. We need you for my job.
Excuse me.
But can't you see that I'm a patient here? I'm not a sailor.
So what? The doc sent me. We need one more guy, and it's going to be you.
All right, if you insist. Watch it. Sorry, that was unfortunate.
Is he coming on to him?
You'd be all right.
Yep.
Hmm? Nice, huh?
All right, let's get to that game of yours.
Okay.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Good grief. You like it? You must be awfully suspicious.
I got something important in there.
Is it precious?
Yeah, my friend's bones.
His bones?
That kidney stone is inflamed.
That's what I call industrial strength underarm wetness.
It's a smoking jacket, you guys.
Go, Hudson, you're so funny. And I'm not trying to kiss up to you, boss.
It's all right, just stay over there. Get what's happening?
It's catching! No?
It's son of Flubber.
It is. Oh.
I like mine scrambled, thank you.
Hey, Doctor. Play one more game, huh?
Well, I hope that I'll be able to win it.
Okay, you'll be able to go ahead.
Hey! It's getting late. We aren't going to short till tomorrow.
Aren't we?
Oh, no, there are. The sick bay door won't open.
Why should you open it?
So put this flower there. I want to give it to your dead friend.
Not now. Some other time.
You see, my father died on that island. So your friend doesn't seem like a stranger to me. Open it.
An order. Please give him the key.
What's going on here? Engine room! Give me the engine room! Engine room!
There's the ship.
Here, Arthur. You sure they've got the opal?
All right, then. Let me see it. You're asking a very high price.
It seems to have exploded.
Stretch him out. Stretch you over here. Quickly. Quickly, more men up. Up this way. This way.
What happened when the ship first...
Take the ambulance over there. Hey.
Clothes off here.
Take that blanket.
Make some staticky crowd noise.
Hey! Another up!
Thanks.
Another, I say this. I was lucky. Something important. Something important, too.
What do you got there?
Your friend's bones.
You can keep them, you fool.
Huh?
They're pig's bones.
Get more people out of here.
His friend was a pig?
Excuse me. Have you come from that ship?
I have.
Do you know where K is?
Who'd you say?
K. He was a seaman on the same ship.
Let me see. Let me see. I can't quite remember. Let me see.
Honora! Thank heavens you're all right. But where's my brother? K.
Bad news.
What happened to him?
Pig.
Sorry. He's dead.
Huh? He's dead?
He slipped and fell into a steep gully inside the cave. Kawajiri, too. I searched for them both through the whole cave. But I couldn't find their bodies.
He's got his fingers crossed.
Did you find the gem? Did you? I want to look at it.
Of course. I've got it.
Is it true? Is it? Let me see it then.
The opal sank when the ship did. I was keeping it safe by hiding it in my cabin.
I don't believe you.
Well, I'm telling you the truth. The sea is very deep right here. A diver can retrieve it. It's come this far. There's no need to give up now.
No. You're a fool to think we'll ever get it back. You call me when you found it. Till then, I'll keep my money. Goodbye.
He seems fair.
Believe me?
Hey! What's that?
There's a lot of flashing noises. It's a hydro spa turned up real high. Extra jacuzzi action.
Look at that!
Here, boy.
Look out! Ah!
Never leave your dog in a car in hot weather. Peace history.
Wait till we get back to Osaka! Hey!
Come with me.
That's one gemstone that's taking a nasty turn. You guys, I think he's looking for a giant post.
Uh-oh. He thinks it's a fire hydrant.
I don't like the looks of this. He just got out of lukewarm water, too. battering tongue. Do you realize how much the insurance rates must be in downtown Tokyo?
I guess.
Oh, God.
We can't put it off forever. It'll be too late. When things quiet down, the police and the insurance company are bound to mess around with that ship. Then we'll never get the opal back.
So we'll have to act now.
It's the only chance we've got.
Act now? Little late for that, buddy.
We'll need money.
Oh, I've got quite a bit of money put aside.
That's good. Is it in cash? Then we can hire the diver.
Haratta! The monster is getting nearer to Osaka.
What?
The radio said so. It'll kill all of us. Let's leave here. Let's get out.
She's an uplifting gal.
Well, we can't pull it up because we've got to leave Osaka.
If we go now, we'll lose it. After all the risks I've taken.
I'm leaving. Let's go to Kobe. It'll be safe there.
No, I'm not going until we brought that opal up here. This confusion's just what we need. Nobody will notice.
Not now.
Fool! We've got to.
No, we'll have to give it up for a little while.
I can't give it up. Not after I've killed 2 men.
Amodora!
We can't wait longer.
Amodora! What was that you said? Tell me. You said that you've killed 2 men. You've killed them both?
No. I only meant they'd given their lives for this.
Liar! You murdered my brother so that you'd have the opal to yourself.
Of course not.
Way to go, Mr. Freudian slip.
You've killed them both in cold blood.
No.
It was 98.6 like anybody else. Give him a wedgie.
I'm glad they're working this out.
You killed my brother. Oh, let go.
Stop it! Oh, no! You're killing him! Stop it! Please! We've got to get out of Osaka now! Please don't! You're killing him!
Kidney punch. Oh, that. I don't go for that kind of thing. Mr. Kidney punch at a party I had. Was that? Good. Someone spiked you. You forgot your stuff.
All residents must evacuate Osaka at once.
Oh, man, that's not fair.
Get out by the quickest route.
David!
Head towards Kobe.
No! Save me! Get me out of here! Save me!
All right, come on, let's go. In the car.
I don't think he's going to win any Distinguished Alumni Awards.
40 degrees below zero. All Osaka residents are once again urged.
Here comes Lassie.
Just what is it that giant thing wants? You got any ideas? I think it just wants the love. Maybe he's looking for a mate. Maybe he's looking for a more serious role. Maybe he wants to direct.
Boy, think of the golf bag and pair of shoes you could make out of that critter. Now, you see, this is where obedience school would have benefited the city of Tokyo.
No, those people seem pretty obedient. Oh, it's a battering tongue and a fire extinguisher.
go with the Frosty Maker. Turn any 5-ton tank into a Slurpee.
Most powerful weapon. Everything within reach is immediately destroyed.
Hop on.
Oh, bad breath.
Snowstorm in China. Most beautiful effect in magic. It's his mom.
The frightening thing is that it looks so real.
Perhaps bringing back the tradition of kamikaze would be a good idea in this. I didn't know giant mutated monsters drank. Maybe that's his problem. I hope that guy's okay.
Bad freezer burn.
The monster can destroy everything with its tongue. So as soon as my men get within its range, weapons are useless.
Well then.
It's just a tongue.
Next attack on it from some
But
distance.
what a tongue.
Simmons.
Safe enough?
Possibly. We do have one site that's out of his range.
Is that Jack Webb in the corner?
Right here, where we have a missile corps station. The Suzuka Pass. It'll be too far away. The monster's tongue cannot possibly reach it.
All right.
Giving his tongue a rest.
The Army is going to build a giant chew toy for it.
We are standing by for orders, sir. Right. Begin the attack.
They could get a surfboard and use it as a depressant. What good is a depressed tongue? Its tongue could reach that far. Uh-oh, it's sending a rainbow over there. Nothing missiles hate more than rainbows. Their own natural enemy. I gotta go. We should get out of here.
Gamera is attracted by any form of heat energy. Barugon's rainbow emits an arc of heat. So Gamera is flying toward it over Osaka.
Green or regular?
Green.
Okay. Now, by applying the chapstick over on the upper lip and a little on the lower, it brings out your features.
I feel sealed.
How are you doing, Crow?
Good. Tastes good. Feels good.
Is good?
Looks good.
Okay, well, listen, it's time to... Camba, could you bring it in a little bit? It's time to play another message. Do the same imaging as before.
Hello, Satellite of Love. This is Dave from Minneapolis. I think you should have less movie and more chapstick on your show.
What does he want from us? We're using all the chapstick we can.
I know, honey. Listen, I know it's hard. It's okay.
Well, I understand how she feels. She's got the biggest lips on the ship. In fact, she's the only robot with lips.
Yeah, I know. I made her that way. Well, listen, I think we're only thinking of ourselves, robots. I think next week we'll try to work in even more chapstick. Oh, we got movie sign. We'll see you on the other side. Bye.
It's Gamera. Yeah, look, there's Gamera.
This is a special news bulletin. About a month ago, an unsuccessful attempt was made to send Gamera to the planet Mars. The monster has returned and has been causing damage in many parts of the world. Tonight, after discovering the vast quantity of energy stored in the rainbow produced by Barugon, Gamera has flown back to
Hey, Crow! Will you grab the chapstick on your way in? You stepped on a thorn. Good hiding place.
Oh, a lizard with running lights.
High noon. Are they arguing?
Yes.
He's a turtle. Why not just flip him on its back? Now! Good job, Cambot. Looks good.
How do you like your lizard done?
The turtle eats a lot of Szechuan food. You know, you could come in late to a movie like this and it really wouldn't make a lot of difference. You realize that? The tongue! The tongue!
It looks like a tongue war.
Spiny tongue. Turtle's worst natural enemy, frost.
Turtle Slurpee.
Fight with an old flame. A hunk of burning love. He's just giving it up. Nothing disgraces a turtle more than getting shot with cornstarch. You could shellac him now and put him in a theme park.
Or make a sports stadium out of him.
Oh, now he's soaring. It's a little too late.
The emotion, the pathos. 10 years at Juilliard to act in a rubber suit.
He hadn't counted on that.
Right in the nose.
Works every time.
Turtles can't be frozen. Silly alligator creature. Looks like he's bleeding chemtone paint.
Hey, Turbo.
Hey,
Good idea.
my head doubles as a crystal ball. I see the end of the movie.
Gamera is vulnerable to the cold. He has been frozen powerless by this new monster. He's finished, but the second monster is unharmed. And now the authorities are without the means to help. They have already used every method of death.
Barugon?
Now the authorities are also checking the purple fluid.
Hey, what's he doing uptown?
It would appear to be the monster's blood. Tests are being made to determine
What
the
else would it be, idiot? It's pouring from his face.
Oh, good, she's had that flower removed.
Karen, what's wrong? Are you ill?
Have your passport and other travel documents ready.
Must have eaten a bad sausage.
I just couldn't believe that your story was true. I'm responsible for bringing this.
Let's go where he is. As soon as it's possible to get there.
You know of a way to get rid of it?
Yes, I do.
Tickle it on his underside.
I've got the answer here. Let's hurry to stop all this
I
horror.
hate that.
That's where all their nerve endings are, you know.
This monster does not know the concept of a round.
Oh, now he's got the other guy's bones.
He works for Michael Jackson.
Olodera.
Oh, golly.
Assassin.
Horse's assassin.
I'll give you half of it. Help me. We'll be able to find the opals.
You fool. It wasn't a jewel.
What's that?
It was a monster's egg.
Don't be ridiculous.
I tell you that the opal was the egg out of which the monster hatched. It's our fault. You and I brought this destruction here. We're going to kill that monster before it's too late.
Don't give me that story. I'm not stupid.
I've just come from my brother's. He and his wife are both dead. Their house burned. Someone saw you running out of their house just before the fire. You fool!
So they're dead. Not my fault. You liar!
Don't mess with a man with black gloves. You know, they could solve this with chapstick.
Kind of hard to tell who's winning at this point.
That's a good indication, though.
Who decorates their apartment, Don Hole?
I think Chuck Norris.
Breakaway beam.
Here's a handy rope.
It matches the handy beam so nicely. I bet he's sorry now.
I think he likes this part.
Kick him. I think they should hit him just one more time, really hard in the head. Or elsewhere. But if he hadn't have brought the monster egg, the movie would have been over much sooner. She was hungry.
Maybe she didn't have a Band-Aid.
They'd better go to a commercial.
May I tell you something, if you please?
Yes, go ahead.
Barugon is a land animal. Once in the water, his cells melt. Purple blood flows out quickly. At least that is the legend our ancestors have passed down to us. His strength goes rapidly. But also his tongue would become paralyzed, and therefore harmless. And it would be easy to approach him and destroy him then.
It's called drowning.
We must lure Barugon to the water, and then he'll drown himself. It's the answer. And how do we lure him?
With this.
Catnip? Alligator nip. A license?
Ooh.
He has preserved this huge diamond in our village for many generations.
But what has the diamond got to do with Barugon?
Glittering objects affect him. This will draw him on irresistibly. We can use it to lure him into the water.
Does your village have many diamonds this size?
Quiet.
Huh? Just this one is left. Every 1,000 years, a monster such as this is born in my village. Each time one is born, another of our diamonds must be sacrificed. It is dropped into the lake to lure the monster to its death.
If that's the case, I realize how precious this last diamond is. Are you sure that Barugon will respond as the legend has predicted?
If you don't believe in it, you are doubting the gods.
One movie every 1,000 years.
We haven't time to waste. It's the only idea that hasn't been tried. We'll set it to work at once.
In which direction shall we guide him? Is there a large lake to sink him in?
There's Biwa Lake.
But didn't Barugon come out of the water before?
An attempt is being made to lure Barugon away
So it's a
from
flimsy plot device.
Biwa is considered the
Flimsy
safest
plot
place to the
device.
continent. Authorities hope that the 5,000 carat diamond, the largest in the world.
Oh, that solves
Wow,
everything.
an incredible
Just have a
feat.
drink.
A 5,000
You'd drink after you'd been tied to a pole.
Beaver Lake just to get the monster.
What? Are you sure?
Of course. A native girl brought it to
I was
Japan.
tied to Luckville Lead for once.
The radio announced it.
So then.
Those natives did have a jewel, worth more than I'd ever dreamed of.
All right. So I'll get it.
Swallow.
In the final attempt to rid Japan of Barugon, Operation Diamond is put into effect. A 5,000 carat diamond is used to trick the monster into abandoning his natural environment, land, for the waters of Lake Biwa.
Couldn't they just use a big wad of tinfoil?
How about chapstick? That would kill him.
At least plug up his tongue.
You know, cubic zirconium would look the same, but it would be much less expensive. They tricked the monster into thinking it's Sammy Davis.
No gator can resist this.
What's wrong? Won't it work?
A kiss on the hand may be quite continental, but... Simon.
Or a lizard.
Where's Nightmare? Carol Channing's a lizard.
You won't fall us. We sailed.
Now what?
I don't understand.
He thinks he's a truck on the interstate.
If this legend that the villagers believe in is really true, then kindly tell me why he disregarded the diamond. You know?
I suspected the validity of her story from the first time that I heard her speak. It was too much of a fairy tale, and we should never have listened to her.
It's really in kind of a garish setting, if you ask
It was
me.
a real diamond. If a gem that size existed anywhere in the world, there'd be reports of it.
I thought it was unmounted.
But it isn't her fault. She was doing her best to give you her help.
Listen.
You're just trying to lay all the blame on us.
Listen. Just remember that it was your greed that brought all this misery upon us in the first place.
What a grouch.
We tried to help. Be quiet. I acted shamefully, I know. She's blameless. She gave you one possible plan.
It's just been a foolish waste of precious time.
I know, but it isn't her fault.
And precious gems.
I'm sorry. Forgive me.
Areas to the west have been most recently hit. I have to go now. Ambulances are occupied in transporting victims to the three
I just figured out how the movie's going to end.
How's that?
Oh. I can't tell you.
Yes, tell me.
Residents are advised to take whatever
Whisper or something.
wounds of relatives and friends on the
I'm on the edge of your seat.
for the arrival of a
Move
medical
over a little bit.
Ah!
relatives and friends.
I'll get it my own.
Well, in fact, we're very much obliged to you. You tried your best.
Excuse me. This gentleman is Dr. Sato.
The shoe designer?
How are you? Fine, thanks. Good. This time you've got some real trouble. We certainly have. Think you can
Nice
help us?
suit.
Have you got some suggestions to make? Yes. I believe that Barugon was exposed to an infrared ray.
Looks like he's been using too much grape-flavored chapstick.
You see, I was on the ship that brought the egg here to Japan. Onodera. He was the man who found the egg, thinking it was a gem. He was then receiving infrared ray treatment for athlete's foot. Now, it seems quite possible that he forgot to turn the lamp off. It was probably directed towards the egg. We can assume that the egg was exposed to it at very close range and over quite a substantial period of time. So the rays must have speeded up considerably the growth of the monster.
And that explains it. Now I understand what's happened. The legend says Barugon should take 10 years to reach his present size.
Ah, indeed. Are you certain that it should take 10 years to mature?
Yes, I am. Barugon is really a freak with an abnormal body.
That's something we doctors can explain. If an expectant mother is exposed to radioactivity, a freak may be born.
So then that's why it showed no interest in the diamond.
That's right. There's no doubt about it.
Listen, now that we know that it's a freak, isn't there some different way that we should attack it?
There is. Expose the diamond to the infrared ray.
Will that do us any good?
It will. The infrared ray speeded up the monster's birth. Barugon must therefore respond favorably to it.
Because he's a freak?
A freak monster. That's kind of a contradiction, don't you think?
If radioactive, will be effective.
Oxymoron.
Barugon may respond to it, as you first hoped.
Kara, is there any way to make him stay where he is now?
There's one possibility. Our villagers have all been praying for rain. If heaven cares, it will send us rain.
Why rain?
Water will weaken him. Our
You
legend
idiot.
says the monster cannot move while
Oh,
it
that's
rains.
disgusting.
But why wait for the gods?
Right, let's get out of here.
To create rain?
I gotta go too.
We'll produce it.
He'll
right?
freak. That's what he'll
Man-made
do.
rain from helicopters.
A flight of helicopters is sent to fly over Barugon, spraying onto him man-made rain, a mist-like liquid, which, it is hoped, will arrest the monster's movement. At the same time, the rain should make Barugon unable to exhale his freezing vapor, thus rendering him harmless.
Let me explain. This machine is called a death ray projector, and a ruby is put in to act upon the light molecules. Thus, the waves of light are broken down. Right now, you can see the machine is in the experimental stage and can't be put to practical use. But now, possibly, we can employ the diamond instead of the ruby. Let's insert it and try its effectiveness.
By all means. We're anxious to try it out at once. Turn it onto Barugon and see if it works.
Chapstick stuff? I'm sick of it.
I've been thinking about this chapstick, and it really helps our side to use as much chapstick as possible. Although as a lubricant, it's awful. I prefer 10W40 or 10W30 in the winter, or 5W30 or any lubricant with a heavy viscosity. You know, many orifices of the body produce their own lubricants or secretions. My favorite orifices are the nose, the ear. The ear produces a gelatinous wax-like substance which can be removed with a swab. Not to be confused with a swabby. Remember, never stick anything in your ear larger than a pirate. This could cause severe pillaging. Jim boy, pieces of eight. What's in those barrels anyway?
Bro, get a grip on yourself.
Oh, say, perhaps the caller said slapstick, not chapstick.
Movie sign, let's cheese it. I sure get tired of him talking sometimes.
I know. He won't shut up.
We are now watching the latest in a long series of attempts that has been made to kill the immense monster whose abnormal growth has been produced by infrared rays. The diamond that's from New Guinea, worth an incredible sum of money, has some strange power that will apparently...
Jim boy, I have asked these swabs. I be the seat be taken here, laddie. I be taking the seat for my own. I'm
will be drowned.
Take it easy.
Thanks, I needed that.
Will at last be at an end.
I just knew that our legend had to be true.
A success. At last.
That's the last thing they need right now. A speedboat.
That's an ordinary speedboat.
That's a battle fish.
Why are you here? I'm getting that diamond. Hasn't your creep caused enough creep already? Why don't you get out of here?
He's a pretty good candidate for monster food.
What's going on? Hey, doctor! Don't check! Doctor! Doctor! I have a right to get at that diamond. No, you haven't.
Oh, good. Shoot his feet.
Or else I'll shoot. On there.
He's lizard lunch.
That lizard needs knee pads. He had the diamond.
The plan has failed. Barugon has swallowed the massive diamond. And so now, the only method that we have left to get rid of the monster has now been lost. Get the helicopter.
I know. They could make a giant bran muffin and make the lizard eat it.
There is no other way. Stop.
Yeah, the water didn't do anything to the lizard.
But
maybe he's got to get all the way in. I think those two like each other.
It's useless looking around here. We won't find a thing.
Ever since I was a child, I've been told of the disastrous rainbow that the monster can make. But no one in the village has seen it. Because one is born only after each 1,000 years. I wanted to see it with my own eyes. No matter how terrifying it was.
We'll ever be able to get rid of it now. It's our punishment for wanting so much wealth.
Oh, don't take it so hard. I want wealth, and I've never had a monster in my life. He wouldn't fit on the satellite, I guess. It's a rear view mirror. Well, it looks like a rear view mirror.
Now, what are these?
Rear view mirror?
They look like rear view mirrors. They're all that's left of the Jeep. But why weren't they destroyed along with everything else? They appear to be impervious. See what that means? There's a weakness in the rainbow.
Wait a minute, we're not even sure it's a rear view mirror
Now,
yet.
Doctor, isn't the rainbow similar to a death ray projector?
Yes,
Oh, that's great for the kids.
I believe
Look,
that's
Mommy,
right.
a death ray projector.
Seems logical.
Who's got their AV card?
It seems to have been reflected in just the way light is. It wasn't harmed, because the energy didn't penetrate it.
I see. Reflected.
Yes,
The principle itself is really a simple enough one. You may have hit on something important.
Kind of like your
But
glasses.
will this help us? Can we use it against Barugon?
Yes, sir. I'm an amateur at these matters, but I have an idea.
He'll see himself and think he's really ugly and kill himself.
But will he freak when it happens?
He might.
These flames can reach an extremely intense heat. They can even melt steel. And yet, the stove itself is quite unaffected by all this heat. Now why? The reason for this is clear.
Oh, sorry.
The flames are ejected outwards away from it. But if they're turned in onto the burner itself, what would happen then?
So mean.
There's no gas in this, so it's safe.
Oh. Wow, he's discovered the blowtorch.
You see, the burner can be penetrated by its own flame when exposed to it. In the same way, Barugon can be destroyed.
Huh?
What do you think, sir?
That's quite an idea.
Kind of a line of
But
bullets.
surely it's impossible to apply it here, on Barugon.
I think these can make it possible. These mirrors. We'll make a mirror large enough and reflect his rainbow onto him.
So in theory, Barugon will be made to die by his own rainbow.
Cool.
How very fitting. All right. Please get ready to carry it out.
Always chasing rainbow. Sorry.
In readiness for Operation Rearview Mirror. Hundreds of
I think they should call it Rainbow Connection.
hold the mirrors in place with a mercury preparation.
Why are there... Oh, sorry.
At the same time, action is being taken to keep Barugon in one spot. Preparations for Operation Rearview Mirror have been completed. The ground force is making use of all its most advanced weapons in the attack against Barugon. It is hoped that in this way, Barugon will be angered.
Like he's not angry enough?
By sending out his most powerful weapon, the rainbow.
Left by 300 degrees. Left by 300 degrees.
Ooh, I'm shaking. A rainbow. Ooh.
Stop
Down 28 degrees, 5 seconds.
Down 28 degrees, 5 seconds.
You know, guys, I got the stinking suspicion the Lucky Charms leprechaun is somehow involved in all. I think they're sending us a commercial now, though.
We're ready now. Everything's in place to
I
begin.
feel it in my diode.
Won't it be better to wait till night when we can see the rainbow?
I agree. We'll wait.
I think he's starting to freak.
There's no one up there. No workmen or others.
Oh, no. Everything at the antenna is done by remote control. Oh, let's start.
Yep. Uh-oh. No! He got a hot foot. Oh, man. There's a pot of something at the end of the rainbow. Pot of death.
Barugon's dead.
Maybe.
I think so.
How can we be sure? You, go tickle him. Uh-oh.
Oh, yuck.
Oh, my God. We failed. The rays weren't powerful enough for it. We've got to try again. Listen, we must arouse him to send one more rainbow.
That's no way to get rid of him, arousing him. That's a nasty hump on his back.
But why not? Why not, Karen?
I've grown up in the jungle, and I've lived amongst the wild animals, so I know about their ways. When an animal has once been hurt by its own mistake,
what ways are those?
It will never make the same mistake again.
What she says is right. It will never send another rainbow. Operation Rearview Mirror is at an end.
Now do Operation Fuzzy Dice.
Oh, no.
Operation Air
There's
Freshener.
nothing we can do.
Well, I guess we just have to spend the next 10 minutes of the film sulking about it.
Maybe she's got an idea. You know, she grew up with the wild animals of the jungle. They must have taught her something.
But now, the buildings frozen by Barugon have begun to thaw. The ice melts away from Osaka Castle. Gamera has regained consciousness.
Yes.
Hey, Gamera's moving. He's moving.
A big, flying, flammable turtle. I can see it, sure. No problem. Hey, Joel, there's your house.
Osaka here. Gamera's free. She's
Guys, he'll get homesick.
The vapor has melted.
What's that? Gamera's free again? Yes, I see. Now the threat's Gamera.
Finally, Barugon is weakened, and now it's Gamera again. Even in the 20th century, science is powerless against these strange creatures.
able to deal with him for 1,000 years.
Oh, no! What's that thing?
We can send a man to the moon, but we can't kill a giant, flying, rotating, flaming turtle. What's this world coming to?
Let's go! Let's get out of here! Hurry up!
There's going to be a rumble. I want to see this. Like putty in his hand. Keep something.
Sort of like watching Reptile Wrestling Network.
This is supposed to be a land match. I just don't want to be around when they mark the territory. Look, he's touching the rope. He's touching the rope. Can't you see it?
Giant mutant reptiles on the next Geraldo.
Giant mutant reptiles and the women who love them. I think freak was kind of a harsh term for that scientist to use on these two. He's a blue blood.
Oh, he's getting him in the water.
Oh, look! He's in the water.
It just may succeed.
It's stopping now.
Barugon's finished. He's completely defeated.
Barugon's finished. Did you hear that? Barugon's finished. Can you imagine it? Barugon's not around anymore.
Watermelon.
Who would have ever thought after all these years?
He's still gone. I can't believe it. Barugon's finished. They should stop there.
Barugon's finished.
Oh, the turtle guy was killed. Huh? Whoa. What's that? Whoa. He's coming in very merry show. Barugon, finish. What? I bet they kind of miss him.
My great expedition was a disaster. All that way, just to bring back anguish.
But you did your best to help him.
Beat it. Barugon's finished and so am I.
It was you who gave unselfish help. I've learned we should never let greed direct our actions. Karen, I'll take you home, back to your peaceful village.
Will you?
I feel so absolutely alone right now. My only brother's dead.
You're not alone.
Have Prince Albert in the can?
Why, yes, we do. Regular decaffeinated.
You better let him out. He'll suffocate.
Hey, come on, you guys. Hey, this communicator is not a toy.
We call Domino's on Earth, and we ordered 30 of your Earth pizzas.
And we're going to get them free for sure, because there's no way they can get them to us at all.
That makes a lot of sense, Servo. Really good.
And we learned something else. You can order pizza for other people, too.
I sure hope Dan Quayle is hungry.
Oh, great. You know, that's about as funny as, like, Plastic Doggy Do. You
What's
know?
the doggy do?
Well, let's see. What's a doggy do? Well, some days they're in the street, and sometimes they dream and
put the
pretend
name
they're running.
on the screen. Call us back, okay, if you have any messages. Thanks a lot. Good night.
Sometimes they smell your crotch, and sometimes they stare at the wall, and sometimes they chase a stick or cars or bark at the mailman and chew your shoes and scratch the door, and then sometimes their favorite toy gets stuck under the couch. I hate when that happens. But you can pretend you can throw a stick, and they'll chase it, and cats won't do that, though. Cats are dumb. Cats will lick themselves and...
A naval lieutenant with a Quaker upbringing proves himself under fire during World War II. Alan Ladd and William Bendix star in The Deep Six. Next. Tomorrow at noon, a happily married couple takes a vacation where their relationship begins to unravel. Ingrid Bergman and Anthony Quinn star in A Walk in the Spring Rain. A week from today, it's intrigue and suspense on a cattle drive from Oregon to Wyoming. George Montgomery stars in Canyon River. Next Saturday on Minnesota's Movie Star, KTMA TV 23.